Welcome back. Welcome back to Trading Maze. Today is Wednesday, 18th of February. Uh, so last week Friday we had a session. Monday, Tuesday, I know there was not a good movement, not a great moment. There were trades. They were very good trades actually, but we they were very fast. So it's like that key. Let me show you what are the trades we could have done and what we have done as well. So let's get into charts. Let me show you my screen. Yeah, I hope you can see my screen. So I want to be in selling right now. I've already sold at 5,004, but I just want to sell again. But I'm trying to find where I would want to do that. So 5 minutes time frame there. Let's go and check. Because to me, we can sell here as well, but यहाँ पे बड़ा ग्रीन कैंडल ना बन जाए बस. This is what my intention is, at least 150 pips with this. So I could be right, I could be wrong, but it's this I would want to take. 45 actually it should be around 60 pips here because there is a 50% level there. So this should be somewhere what our trade should be. Okay, if you didn't understand it, 990 actually 5,000 per entry rakna is a very good thing. But anyways, 996 is what we're getting. Missed few minutes, but yeah, with that, let's try and see what we can capture. Let's go, guys. Stream start हुआ के 2 मिनट हुआ है, and it's going to into our direction. 50 pips up. 50 pips up in the chat, guys. इस फ्री हो जाते हैं when it comes to 60 pips. So I think it did reach though. Selecting the bigger one. Let me take this out. Give me a minute, guys. So this is interrupting us. Yeah, let's do that for now. Yeah, I'm seeing that my trading is not working up right now. There is but it's already satisfied, so I wouldn't think that should be a problem. Um, it should have been risk free. No, no, no. We were only 50 pips up. 60 pips is what we need, but I don't want gold to retrace back now. I don't think it will as well because it needs to come down. So we're in a 50 to 60% level in the 4 hour time frame. Let me show you what's happening currently. So I know that it has taken a great support from here, which is 4843. So what currently is happening is near 50s, right? 4850, 4750, 4650. So near that is where a lot of levels are forming, and a lot of buyers are coming up over there. Rather than the round numbers, that is what's happening. And actually, we need to understand that we need to adapt to that. So that is what happening. So this is the high 125,120. This is I know this is a one of the not a bigger Fibonacci, but it's bigger enough to 4843 something. So it's at a 50 to 60% ka level. So I would expect with this kind of momentum, I would expect this to be broken or at least see a 60% level. But before that, it would give some matlab a red candle something here, right here, or at least lower time frames ka red candle. So that is something our trade would look like. That is what I'm looking for as well. So currently 30 40 pips up, 45 pips up, but I would want this to happen very fast because it's selling in a very bullish market. So I would want this to happen very fast, but be risk free as this is a bullish market. It can see, look at the candles it's formed here, but uh, to me it looks like from here it should fall. That is why I know I've sold it from 5,000 only, 5,002 or 5,003 only. But what I'm trying to say is, let's see what happens. But our risk-free level is just a little bit down. What is the NT 996 pay we entered? 990 should be our risk-free. That's a that's a good risk-free level. I think we are about to reach that now. When we do, please be risk-free. Risk-free. Would it take 4990.6 से कुछ ले सकता है क्या? If it does, we can make risk free a little bit before and stop loss को decrease कर दे. Stop loss यहाँ पे like risk free now guys, risk free now. Risk free at 50 pips. So when it comes back to that, I don't think रुकेगा. So risk free कर देते हैं 50 pips. Let's do 50 pips से risk free. ठीक है? Let's do that. We want to stay in the game as long as possible. For that, I think this is how we should do it. And also, let's keep a look on DXY because today there is inform. See, okay, so it's good for us. 0.4% up. Gold is 2.4% up. Something is fishy there. So actually, it will fall a lot more than what I think. 2.3% पे चल रहा है अब. I think by the end of the night should have a good amount of fall. Let's see. And one trade that I always want to talk about when this kind of closing comes, it takes us resistance from this level 4995. I'll tell you that in the higher time frames. I'll show you that you'll understand more clearly. So, what is the trade that was very fast? Those are very fast trades. We let me give me a minute, guys. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is this trade. This has been a classic trade for few years now, but it's too obvious. This one is too obvious, so that's why I'm not very confirmed with that. But I'll show you the trade which was unobvious, and you'll understand what I'm trying to tell you. And maybe this is a 50 to 60% level. Let's see where is the 50 to 60%. This one is. Gold is bullish. No. Mm, it's saying it's already satisfied. So two things could happen. One is give me a minute, guys. So what I'm trying to tell you is 50% is already reached. So two things could happen. But to me, what it looks like is 50% को भी ले खा जाएगा and it will come to 97, so it will fall. To me it looks like it will fall, but is it after making a double top? That I'm unclear. Let me remove this. Is it after forming a double top? That I'm unclear, but it will take out this or take out the high. So for to me now it looks like it will take out the high. Mm, should we reverse our bias? Our bias is bullish as well, but the way that DXY is moving, I thought why not sell in gold? But yeah, makes sense. We should uh, get into buying rather than selling, guys, because I think that high is going to be taken out. Two things would happen if we find ourselves in this kind of situations. I hope you already know that. But the only thing that I am concerned about is this whatever this what it did. Is it shown in some kind of a candle? I want to see that. 15 minute yes. There's 15-minute candle. 4 hour ka is something I'm interested in. What's 4 hours thing? Nothing so good. Interesting. So 1 hour can tell us something. So it could be 1 hour ka red candle, and the next candle could be our buying candle. It could be that. It could probably be that, because look at how much gain it had from this level and how fast it had. This is today only. Yeah, this is today only. Gain was very fast, guys. So now when DXY is rising, gold is trying to stay stable there. But when DXY is falling, it's no brainer that gold is going up. So to me, it looks like we need to buy, guys. But I want some more confirmation. Let's see what more confirmations I can get. Any confirmation in the buys? So let's take it out in the break even only. So with whatever profits we have, right? Maybe it will take our risk free. It wants to take our risk free, I guess. Hmm. How did we miss the buying though? I am taken out, guys. I'm taken out. Risk free gone. But let me tell you what. I'm taken out, but there is still chance in this trade. Until okay, let's go into 5 minutes. Let's check there. But it's a classic trade, guys. We should have seen that 50% ka thing. Yes, this we should have seen earlier only. So this would take out the high. So let's do a scalp. I want the scalp to be here. This should work out, guys. Until a little faster. 98 would be a good level to enter. I entered a little faster. I entered here only. You can enter here, but your risk will be higher. Just that. We should have seen this one, guys. We should have seen this one before entering our sell, because that was so obvious that it was going to take this out or this out. But one thing was for sure that when the DXY was going up, gold was staying in the same place. And when DXY was going, you can say from this only, you can say from the fact that DXY is up 0.4%, but gold is already up 2.6%. So that already tells you that even though DXY is going up today, gold is very bullish, and it has shown that bullishness all day long. Let's see. So I would want closing above this. I've entered here in the candle opening only 5,000 pair, 5,000, 5,001 pair entered. Let's see how much we can do this. There is this order block. It's a very big order block. It might be scaring you, but 1 hour pay there is it should show that okay. Fair enough. I think still there is potential. 5,000 can take a further 17 also today. If you're not entered, guys, you can enter now. We're seeing bullish, gold to be bullish. There's also FOMC minutes, I think, right? FOMC minutes is 12:30, but without Fed, without Powell, it's gonna be, I don't know, impactful. Maybe it will be impactful. But let's see. About to enter, guys. About to enter. Order block we have there, so I think you should enter wherever you can get. And now it's we're getting something, but I don't think थोड़ी देर में it will भागेगा भाई बहुत भागेगा. When it's closed above na, then it will just I think just close above and above and above. That's what I'm thinking because the potential is there. Silver is up 6% today. This fundamental uh, gold is a very fundamental bullish asset. We should always try to take bullish trades, holding trades, bullish holding trades. Selling should be always be a scalp, and it should happen fast. Selling to me to anybody watching to any assets like gold should fall faster, and the recovery will be there. So holding is always preferred in the assets like gold, but yeah, there's a risk in that, but we should calculate that before only. So the RR that we keep for sell should be a lot lesser. Sorry, a lot higher than what longs should have, because longs have a higher probability than shorts in gold. Shorts, but shorts give you the faster return than the longs. So yeah, there's a little bit confusion there. I hope you entered. Told you there's no point in not entering this trade. 50 whips up if you entered where I have entered, or you entered just now, it will be 10 pips, something around that. 5,000 is also a good entry point, because that high will be taken out. That high definitely is going to be taken out. After that, this is just a bonus thing. I'm expecting that to happen. I'm expecting a lot more to happen. So I think we can probably see 5,020 and 17 as well. 200 pips. You can see 200 pips. So 1 is to 3.6 is what I'm expecting. And not this is not my SL by the way. SL should be something like this. Just 50 pips. It'd be risk free, guys. If I've I don't think you will be risk free right now. 5,000 पे लिया है तो yeah, you should have been risk free. Risk free right now, guys. 50 pips. 50 pips SL रखना and अभी risk free. This is also a risk free trade, but it should be very fine. मतलब चले जाना चाहिए. It should give us good profits. Market is slow comparatively what we've just saw an hour before. So yeah, mind that. But yeah, there's a 4 hour opening in just a few minutes. That's gonna impact a lot. Let me watch the 4 hour candles once, so that I'm clear on what's going to happen, what wicks are we going to have. To me, it looks like next 4 hour will be a green candle, or maybe a consolidation candle. I I probably think this would be 5 or 16. Would be a bit of a resistance to us. Even 60% level could be a bit of resistance to us. But what I'm sure of is we can capture at least 100 pips, 150 pips with this trade. So we should capture that, and I think we should leave. That's what my intuition is. Let's see, because the next candle well be could well be giving a top wick. So I think we're sorting on that as well. Actually, sorry, not 10:30, 11:30. I think the timings have changed. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about what I said. But still, this is going to be a problem. 5,018 and 17 is going to be a problem. But by that time, I think 60% should be tested at least once. So 60% में most of the quantity book कर देना, because it's a 60% level in the 4 hour time frame, not to be taken lightly. This high will be taken out. So the new high Well, I don't know what new high is going to be because reverse Fibonacci hasn't worked in I don't know, one month. And last month I didn't see reverse Fibonacci working that well. So that's out of the question right now. 60 pips up, 70 pips up, guys. 70 pips. Let's go. 70 pips in the chat. 80 pips now. Target is very high, so try to book lot of your quantities are here. Just 13 point. I don't think 13 kuch here, but still do it anyway. Slow market, I know, but 70 pips up. Be risk free, by the way. If you are still not risk free, be risk free because you just had a risk free trade. If you were not concentrating on the risk free part, you would have been losing the 50 pips because we did gain 50 and we did lose that 50 as a risk free. Okay, so this high, I'm very confident about taking out that high. It could just be, there might be a possibility that from here, which is 100 pips, from here, it could take liquidity and it could fall. So that is still there. That is still an option that could happen. But to me, this is a 5009 and 5010 should be an easy grasp. The way I'm looking at it, because we are very far away from our SL right now in the current market situations. So almost 100 pips up from our SL area. I wouldn't say. I would say keep SLs. Bring your SLs to 20 pips. Some buffer towards this. Fair value gaps. I don't know why it's saying closed. It's not closed, guys. So let me keep this SL for now. But move your SLs to 20. So yeah, guys. As I told you, the high is taken out. Simple, just simple Fibonacci का और I've seen the 50% already retest कर लिया है पहले ही. So now I told you this. After this, I'm a little unsure. So book कर सकते हैं 100 pips पे. But to me, it looks like it can go a lot higher than this. But yeah, you can book at 120 pips, so 100 pips, guys, if you want to. All right, but I will be holding a little bit small amount overnight. I'm thinking overnight, but 2% increase already we've had. So overnight holding is not recommended or recommended more. So both at the same time. But as I told you, high will be taken out. It took out the high. Crazy, right? Crazy or what? Hacker or what? So when you're long enough in the markets, you will understand this kind of things. Now the new 50 is near to our bigger 50%, which could be a blocker to us. Let's see. So that's a very good selling candle that has been formed because the as I told you, liquidity or like what I was telling you. So after this high tak to I was very confirmed, but after that, what liquidity will do, that I was unsure, and currently that's what's happening. And I think DXY is also giving a very good closings, and it does affect gold, even though you think it doesn't. But still, potential is always there. But the way it came down, that's a little concerning thing. It was very fast, right? I think whoever booked at 100 webs are very intelligent people. Should we book, guys? Should we book? Hmm, I really don't know. Wait, this is the okay. It does say. No, it does not say that. No, I'm saying something else. Don't mind me. But 5,000, let's see 1 hour candles, what it's saying. 15-minute candles. क्या बोल रहे हैं. Hmm, have a resistance हो सकता है. But it's too obvious that it will have a resistance. At least I'm thinking 513 तक तो आ जाए. Or maybe 100, which is what we can do today. Which is fine, which is fine, which is totally fine. DXY, DXY बढ़ रहा है, I guess. DXY is going to the moon. So बढ़ रहा है, so gold can. But gold is still holding its position, which tells me still, which it still wants me to hold. It still gives me confidence to hold. Market very slow, but we're capturing pips. That's what matters. Capturing pips all around. Doesn't have a bottom wick. The candle now, the 5 minute candle. So let's see how it will behave at that. So it has a bottom wick now. Just gave a bottom wick. So the closing I would require this 5 minutes to happen is about 5,008.4, which is the last high. This one 5,008 9 के ऊपर अगर closing दे देता है तो I would definitely am willing to hold this until more than that. So if not, we'll consider exiting. Okay, because we are not in it for the long run. So the market being choppy, maybe it wants another liquidity. That's a case. So we should be aware of that and we should be very careful with what we do. And yeah, this feels like a red candle to me. 100 pips was the best we could do. That is the surety. Surety, when you have a very good surety, that is why I told you to book a lot of your quantities there because that's the place that I'm very sure about that will definitely be reached. Okay. But still, there's potential. I'm not saying there's no potential. करके. There's potential in this trade, but do it at your own risk. I would only say that until we would get good confirmations, good candles. Still, we need to understand. Hmm. We have a 1 hour opening just in 5 minutes. Let's wait for that. Let's see what that will do. Could be, it could be my bottom way, but I would want to stay in this trade, guys, because I would want to see what it wants to do that. Yeah, obviously 100 pips was the best we could have done instead. Or maybe not. If there is auto block, I'm saying there's an auto block there. Oh, that auto block is already like. Tell me, is this closed up? We have not seen that properly. Sorry. Hmm. Closing happened above. Yeah, this order block is already done. I think expected move, guys. I think very expected move. I think it's time that we go out of this trade or trail your SL. Maybe trail your SL to this low. Right. And that's not a good low, anyways. Good low would be somewhere around 50 to 60% level of this high and low, which is around here, which is our entry. So yeah, risky trade, risky trade. Right now it will be a risky trade if you want to do it again. But it was a very good trade, guys. 100 pips we have captured, but it would have been a better trade. I don't know where's the trade went. Right. Yes, just let's see. I would say you can enter. Hmm. I would say you can enter, guys, because DXY man. I thought there was nothing there, but there is something there. And but 50% is what I'm worried about. 50%, I think it will check the 50% level. It will retest it. It try to play it safe, and this low could be one good indication, good support. You can try a buy over there, which is also near our buy only, but would not recommend it anyways. Yeah, around the 50 to 60% level. Let's see what it'll do at 60%, which could replicate in a lot of other things. But I think this low will be 5 minute ka whatever low it formed. That could have a huge impact. Take a scalp, guys. Take a scalp. स्कैल्प ले ही लो 5000 के पास भी है वो ठीक है आई होप यू डिड टेक इट इट्स वेरी फास्ट इतना देर तो नहीं रहेगा ऑफ कोर्स राइट स्कैल्प लेके देखते हैं एक बार लेट्स ट्राई इट व्हाट 1 2 पिप्स का एसएल है रख दो 1 2 पिप्स का एसएल तो रख ही सकते हो if you're getting sharp trades like this why not now I'm under with a double quantity but I have taken out a lot of quantity in 100 pips ka region. Because that is only something we could look for. Today, that's the target for us. And I would want this candle close to happen way above. It's not currently doing that. There'll be 5 seconds to go. But yeah, 1 pip ka sell hai, so I think why take that much tension? 50% के नीचे आ गया है. That shouldn't be a problem. Because the only problem that I see from this is, give me a moment, guys. Yeah, so the only downside from this moment is only one pip. One pip, and we are gaining what? We could gain a lot more than 100 pips here. So 1 is to 100 ka, I will always do, of course. Okay, I hope you did that. And be risk free. I don't know, if you want to be risk free or not. But let's see how this will treat us. This is a classic double bottom trade, or low retest, if you will. There's still 60% level. That's yeah, yeah. See, that is why our one paper was very important. Still, there is a matlab, this we have already seen. It will try to take our SL, and it will give a very big candle. And let's see if we're still in this one. And also our entry is 4998. Even the 5000 is also our entry. I would definitely want. Okay, actually, we got 1 hour candle is open, guys. So I think that's the topic of that. So I think we are on underway for selling now, or not. I'm very unsure right now. But after all this, it might want to calm down. Maybe DX was also going up. And yeah, that is a very good closing. Very good closing on a 1 hour time frame. So I'm gonna leave this out. Leave this trade for now, guys, because I know it has so much potential, but it's just not our day. It's just not the right time to do it. Okay. Anyways, that was 5 hours. I didn't know that was 5 hours. Anyway, sorry, 5 minutes is what I was saying. Yeah. Getting out of this trade, guys. Risk free out of this. We took risk free profits. We took 100 pips ka profits. So it should be fine. Okay. Hmm. Let's see if we can capture any sellings. Is look at the look at these candles. A bigger wicks here, also a bigger wick. So that does tell us something, right? Okay, if let's do it this way. If this closing happens below the 60%, and we have a retest of 50%, then we'll enter a sell, and that would be a good sell than the most of what we did. This was a very good trade, and at least until the 100 pips was a very good trade. How we expected this to happen, and how we reversed it. That was a very good trade. Still not convinced with the, yeah, closing needs to happen below, and then retest hoga. So then I will. Yeah, this candle close needs to happen below. Then we'll stay in the stream. If it's not happening, then I'll update you on the Telegram when it happens. So when the retest happens again at 5001, then you will take the selling trade, and you still 980, 180 of so there are so bad luck, guys. So no trades anymore as of now, because the closing didn't happen. Maybe this will be going into a buying trade. Could possibly be going into a buy trade, because fair value gap ka cover ho gaya, and it might be waiting for DXY to fall. That is a definite possibility, and to me it looks like a very good possibility as well. Isn't nobody in this trade wants to sell. There is a selling momentum upside. So for now, let's keep it keep it up, keep it in this way. Try to buy only, but I would want to buy, of course. यहाँ पे भी buy कर सकता हूँ. What one thing could happen very vigorously is if it goes back, it will go back very fast and it will take you out. समझ में भी नहीं आया, इतना फास्ट ले चल जाएगा. So yeah, that is what I'm expecting. Anyways, guys, I think we're in consolidation for now. It was the TPay, we can see some movement. On that time, I'll be sharing you trades, scalps, everything. Okay. Take care. Bye bye. We'll meet tomorrow again. Until next time. Trade with Maze. Captured what risk free and 100 pips. And half of 100 pips if you ask me. So yeah, something like that. But yeah, there are a lot more streams to come, lot more trades to come, and let's see what we can pull out this week. Take care. Bye bye. Take care. Please do subscribe to our Telegram channel and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel where we share our trades and trading strategies. Right. So a lot of these strategies we've back tested a lot of times. Fibonacci, it's been working out from what last 5 6 years. It's been working out from a lot more than that, but we really knew how to use it just last few days, last few years, right? So yeah, a lot of untested strategies as well. So one strategy that I wanted to talk to you about is the trade that I took yesterday. I'll show you that. I don't know if you remember that. I think we tried to take it on a live stream. So this one, actually, two trades on the same kind of a psychology is what I took. So I took these two trades and why stop loss for this one is very high. So one thing is I wanted to sell by seeing this all the selling momentum. I wanted to sell and at least 200 300 pips is what I was expecting. But where would be my entry was the first question. The first entry I did was here because there is a hike. So when I was seeing the trade, it was somewhere around here, but I didn't. No, somewhere around here, and I thought it did not take this low resistance. So what it would do is take resistance from this close. So that is my entry, and I think I was more or less right about that because from that we've had this 250 fall and I was risk free. I've done everything I could, and 907 से फिर retest कर गया, it retest back. Then the next strategy came. This is one of the greatest strategies. Uh, so taking sub resistance of this low, a low with so far sided that you don't even miss it. That kind of a low. That low. See how sharp that low is. You can also see this low, maybe not being satisfied right away, but you can see that it's being satisfied in the long term, somewhere around here, right? So everything what happens in the market, whatever supports and resistances, they do work, but they need their own time for working out. In the same way here, that's what I want to tell you. And so the same trade, I took it again. So this low will be my entry, right? Now this low, same way I've been telling you, this low will be my entry, and the same thing that I did when I was selling this. Yeah, that was my selling point. This is 907. Taken. It was New York session as well. Good momentum. Gave me 360 to the 70 pips. I think that makes more sense, right? And this is why the strategies that we discuss work with 96% of I think 96% of uh, risk freeness of 96%, and I think 80%, 85% win rate, which is very good number because it will always be risk free. And that 3%, 4%, I don't know. It's sometimes, yeah, ठीक So on the end, I took another buy here. Uh, I it did not take my sell. It took my TP before it took my SL, but I did not keep this much SL by the way. But it was high. It was 65 pips. I did have that SL, I think. So this context is same, actually same as the whatever happening right now. But I was bullish. I was bearish now, but I was bullish at that time. Let me see. So fair value gap ka cover, and so after this, I know ki it should come back, and the only buying area is I can find is this one. There's a lot of support there, lot of candles wicks there. So this was my entry. This was just hard cold, just an entry that I put up, and I slept on it, and I took my TPI, which is 150 pips, 151, something like that. After that, so I did not remove this one, but this is what my trade would look like. And after that, it took support at this low 854. So the same thing I've been telling you. 4850, five zeros, 50s is what gold is trying to take support from, because round numbers are too easy to crack right now. And of course, if too many cooks are there in the market, who knows a strategy will fail in the long term, and it will look for another way to operate itself, and that is this way. So 50s are in trending right now, so keep that in mind. Okay, take care, bye bye. That's the trade I want to tell you, because that would work out in the near future as well. Keep that in mind. See here as also a smaller way of telling you that trade, the same way. Okay, please do keep that in mind and take the trades. Okay, bye bye, take care. Until next time, guys. Trade with mother.